Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I'm Cynthia, the Intuitive Stitcher. This is my daughter, Deirdre. I'm in South Carolina visiting with her and her family and go home this evening. So it's a late flight. I go 6:30. I travel to Charlotte, and that flight's at 10:30, so I get to my hometown around midnight, and I do have somebody picking me up. So anyway, I don't know which floss tube this is because I don't have my notes, but I'm going to show you a little bit of what I worked on. I didn't work on a lot because we've been very busy. We did have a yard sale, and
I had to put her to work when she's here.
we planted flowers.
We did. And it was Easter.
Yeah, Easter. We had Easter dinner. And walks every day. So yeah. So today's my last day here. So, but I'll be back. I always come back. So I'll show you a little bit of what I have done, and then I'll show you a few pieces that I had stitched and framed for Deirdre. So the first thing is Seasonal Courier Robin Spring. That's that one. And I did, pretty much, I guess you could say. That's what I did so far. So it's pretty. I can't wait to get to that middle flower and the robin. So that I did work on.
And we've been bird watching.
We have been.
I have a lot of cardinals down here.
Yeah.
So we've been watching the birds and the squirrels going after the feeder.
But the squirrel can't figure out how to get up to your feeders this year.
Yes.
You just changed a
little
little
They try, but they've not been successful.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah. So it's always nice to see all the birds and the alligators where we take a walk. There are a lot of walkers and joggers there, and 3 alligators. There's a pretty large one there and then 2 smaller ones. So it's always nice to watch them. I like watching them and staying away from them. This is my next piece that I worked on. And I am doing this one at the bottom. So this is Wildwood Sampler, Victoria's Garden. This is an old pattern. Now, I put it on blue fabric, and I will, if you want to know the fabric that I used, I can let you know, because all of my things are at home. I didn't write down the fabric, but it's from Stash, so I might not even know what it is, the color or anything. So I did, let me put something behind that. So that's what I've worked on so far. The fabric is blue, it's real pretty, and I'm doing it all in white. So I did some more of the letters. I did the V, the W, and I'm working on the X. So I'll take this with me to the airport. And I did a little bit on this. I shouldn't even show you because I didn't do a lot. Lily of the Valley Mini, Heaven and Earth Designs. That's the one I started but didn't get very far because, like I said, I've been busy. So I only started, and I need more floss to start different colors because I wanted to start working down here, but I have to get the floss for this. I have the floss for all of these colors, but now I need to get new floss for that. So I did start right up here with the same color floss that I've been using. So you can't tell much, but so it'll be pretty. So I did a little bit of that. And that's it. And then when I get home, I'm going to work on Winter Rose Manor because that has to be complete by the end of April. And I still have a few things to unpack when I get home. And not a lot, but and then once everything's unpacked and the boxes are out, I can focus on, making things the way I want them in the apartment. So, I want to show you some things that I made for Deirdre. So this is the first one I made. We got this in Williamsburg at one of the shops. It's a silhouette and it's called Evening Prayers. It's either Evening Prayer or Evening Prayers, and I have the pattern at home, so I don't have that with me. I can't tell you who it's by, and maybe I'd have that as a giveaway because I'm not going to use the pattern again, so I could do that as a giveaway. This was stitched in 2020, and she liked it, so that's how she got it. The next one is, I made this for their wedding when they got married in 2009. This was a kit that I got from Joanne Fabrics. So I made that for them. And let me take a look at this. Yeah, all of the peach on the outside is stitched. That's not part of the kit. And there's a little bit of silver metallic. Probably can't see it, but I use silver metallic around the edge. So the love, the L-O-V-E, that all of that is stitched. Nothing is printed on the fabric. And then I had it framed by a framer. So that is that piece. The next one, this is Valerie, her birds of Valerie Pfeiffer. You have to watch that. But one thing I don't like about this metal is that you should really tape that because it sticks out. It could probably cut you. This was also done in 2020. This is Valerie Pfeiffer. It's chorus line. It's just done on white Aida, but there were like 7 birds and I just picked 3 because it was getting a little bit too much. And then I changed the bottom, like the leaves. I should probably put another little leaf here, but I didn't. So the under the branch is my own, what I chose, and I do like those birds. So I picked the 3 that I liked best. Very pretty. It's cute. And again, I had this professionally framed. The last piece is something I was working on. I worked for TSA at Philadelphia Airport before I moved to my local airport. So this was finished in 2008 when I was at my local airport.
So long ago.
It was long ago. I cannot even remember. I can put it in the notes when I get home, because I also have this pattern and I should have this as a giveaway because I'm not going to stitch it again. So it's Warm Winter Wishes, and I know that's the name of it, but I don't know the designer. So that's the whole thing. Coming closer, I think you can see it all. Pretty. And I was working on this while she was going to college. When I worked at Philadelphia Airport, I used to stay at her apartment, and I took it with me and would work on it. And one time she said, "Is that for me?" So
I still put it up in South Carolina, even though we don't really have winter.
Yeah.
We have a few cold days here and there.
Yeah.
But we did have ice and snow this winter, but I still put it up even though we don't really have the northern winter down here. But I like it.
Yeah.
And it has a cardinal.
Oh, yeah, there you go. We see a lot. There's a lot of cardinals down here. So, yeah, so that's that one. And I did have that professionally framed as well with the matting. And that is all I have. So I think that's it for me. Deirdre, some of you know already that, and some of you have seen this. I don't think my new viewers have seen any of those. There's more, but we only pulled out 4. Some of you know that she is a writer. She's a school teacher and a writer. She has a children's book, and she also writes poetry. So if you want to talk a little bit about that, how busy you are with your writing. And I can always link her. What do you want me to link your website or
Yeah, you
okay.
can, or my Instagram.
Okay.
So right now it's National Poetry Month. April is National Poetry Month, so I'm writing a prompt a day, and they're not necessarily the best poems because I'm just writing them in a day. But I enjoy it, and it's a goal to write a poem a day during April. And then otherwise, I have 2 manuscripts I'm working on. One is about motherhood and just how quickly time passes, so I'm working on that. And the other one is also about like women's lives and experiences as well. So those are in process, not out with any publishers yet, but it keeps me very busy. So, and I enjoy it. So, and I have 1 children's book, and then I did send out a manuscript for a second one, and just waiting to hear back from that. It just takes a really long time, months, sometimes even close to a year, like 9 months to hear back from publishers. So it is a test of patience as well. And that's it.
Yeah. So I will link her website and her Instagram. So if you're interested in reading the poetry, you can. And if you have any other questions, you know that my email address is in the description box. And so that's it for now. And I will probably see you at the end of the month. I can't believe it's almost the middle of April already. So I will have another Flosstube at the end of the month and show you my Winter Rose Manor. That's it for now. Do you have anything else? We're done?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.